and ever wish that you could get up from your desk, from the couch, from the porch, wherever it is that you work, and just get in a quick workout, I think this all the time. Because as much as people think I might sew all day or make videos all day, the reality is pattern designing is a lot of math. So I am always on the computer, drafting, calculating edits, things like that. So that includes a lot of sitting. And if you're anything like me, eventually your bum gets tired and you just want to move. When WellFit asked me if I would be interested in reviewing their treadmill that is great for small spaces and perfect for work at home people, it is the model TM020 with the desk so that I can put my laptop here and work. I was totally on board. I think this is gonna be awesome. I've been using it off and on for the past week. We can also use our treadmill as a walking pad. So if you don't want to have the whole desk and arms up, or maybe you don't have room for that, that's totally fine. You can just walk on it like this. It's called a walking pad. It's pretty popular right now, and it just depends on your preference. I like having the bars there and the table, but that's just me. So I'm gonna show you both ways that you can use it, and then you can decide which way you like it better. So with the arms down, you would just stand on your machine and use your remote and push start. It's gonna count us down, and it's gonna start at a 1. So it's not too fast, it's not gonna throw you, make you go flying, nothing like that. You're just gonna have this nice, easy walk. You can turn it up. I push stop, it's going to count all the way down to 0. I will note that this only goes to 3.8 speed on the walking pad version. And I'm sure that's just a safety feature. Again, remember that the speed on this is faster than your typical treadmill at the gym. It's a little faster, so 3.8 is more like a 4.0-ish. So let me show you how to put it up so that you know how to do that next. You want to grab the little tool they sent you, and you're just going to loosen these, both sides. So mine are already loosened. I did that before I started. And then you're just going to pull that up, and it locks in place at the end here. You take the same tool and tighten it now. Same over here. Now we are going to press this down so it is in the correct area. Your table's on. There is some controls there that you could use if you are just using it without the desk. You're going to take your desk, and it just pops on. You don't even have to push hard, it's on there. And then you have this magazine book rack that you can use, and it just has a slot over here that you just slide it into, and there you go. You can easily put a book here while you're walking if you wanted to, and read if you're good at that. That shows you how you can assemble the machine and the desk. And so far, I really like it. The only thing I would say would be just a tad bit better is that if you're running or walking quickly, then as you're doing that, this desk will shake a little. So personally, if I'm gonna work, I would want to be walking at a slower pace, 2 or under, and that's gonna allow me to be able to type and do my edits without so much shaking. This version with it up like this is designed for running. So I can jog, I can run, I can do all the things. It also allows me to just walk. Because often when I'm working, I really just want a quick walk break. But it's so hot right now, and getting to the gym would take time to get there and get back, that this is a perfect solution because I can just hop on it, get my workout done, and then put it away. Because it actually does fold back up, and I can roll it right under a table or something like that. Well, let me show you how it works. You would sit on the sides just like you would any treadmill. I love that it comes with this remote because I don't have to be bending down or over to see the speed settings, the start and stop button right under this desk. I can just do it with my remote. Now, there is a display right here that goes through time, distance, calories, and speed, I believe. And it just will rotate through those things. You can keep track of how many calories you've burned, how much time you have been working out, and the distance with which you're going, which I loved because I like to be able to track those things. There is also an app. If you want to use that, it has all kinds of neat resources and goals you can set and interactions and things like that. I have not used that yet, but so far I'm just liking to be able to get in, get a quick workout in, and then go on about my day. So you would just stand on the sides and hit start. It counts down so that you know it's going to start. And then when it begins, you can step on it. Okay, it's already telling me the time that's elapsed, then it goes to distance, which right now is 0, and then it goes to calories, and then it will switch back to how quickly you are going. Okay, you have a increase and decrease option on here as well as a pause, right, and you can just increase it. I find I do have a NordicTrack treadmill, and I find that this treadmill is actually a little quicker at the slower rates than I feel like my other treadmill is. So I am walking at just under 2 right now, but it feels kind of like what a 2.5 on my other treadmill feels like. So I feel like it's a little bit quicker. So if I get it up to 3.5, which is something like if I'm working out at a walk, that is how I would be working out. I like that number. Then I feel like it's pretty quick, like almost need to jog. So I do think that this model is a little bit quicker than my NordicTrack treadmill. I love the size of this treadmill. It doesn't take up hardly any space. I love that it folds up and it can go under furniture. It's perfect for an apartment, a small space, an office. It's great. So normally I would just probably have on my work clothes, whatever I'm wearing that day. And I feel like I could totally get on this and just walk. If I'm just wanting to get some exercise, I don't need to change and put on my workout clothes and do all the things. I just put on my athletic shoes and take off. When you stop it, it just quickly counts down to 0 and then it stops. I'm loving this. I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it. I'm interested to hear what you think. Drop me your questions below. Check out WellFit. Again, this is the TM020 model. They have a lot of models. I prefer this one because I really wanted a desk. That's the main reason I thought that this could be a great fit for me. This is great because it allows me to actually work while I'm getting some exercise in. And we all know that when you're a busy mom, that can be tricky to work in. I also have an exclusive discount code in the description below, so check that out and you'll save some money.